Today, we want to look at some simple website navigation examples. Our first example is a fairly well-known one, Bluebell Ice Cream. Now, Bluebell Ice Cream happens to use what some people refer to as a mystery meat navigation. If you look up at the top, you can see some navigation links. However, if you scroll through the page, you'll notice that they have other navigations. Now, these navigations you would never find unless you started rolling over them. And they're not obvious as to what they are, hence the term mystery meat. This term was coined many years ago, and it should be unnecessary, but you will still find designers that use this type of navigation. We like to recommend that you don't. It's very ineffective when people come to your site looking for something that they need. Now, the two most common types of navigation you'll see is going to be navigation across the top of your screen. Here's an example where we have a large banner, but then we have very simple navigation that goes across the top. This is actually done by a web design company, and you see that's very focused on what they're doing. So you have things like websites that they've done, getting started, testimonials, and how to contact them. Another example is this wedding photographer. Now, this wedding photographer happens to have on the left-hand side their navigation, which is the other most common place. So if it's not across the top, you want to look along the left-hand side. We don't want to move things to the right-hand side, nor do we want to move things to the bottom, because people may have to scroll to get there, especially on mobile devices. So we're going to keep things at the top or on the left-hand side. Once again, you can see things that are most relevant to a wedding photographer, such as sample galleries, packages that they offer, photo retouching, testimonials, and ways to contact them. You also notice that in addition, they have a very easy way to phone or email the company, so it's easier for potential brides or customers to find and contact them. Now, if you look at a very complicated site, something like CNN, you notice that once again they have their main categories across the top. You have across the top also kind of their breaking news section, the big things that a lot of people are interested in at this time. And then inside the body, you'll see lots and lots of links with very little actual content on the homepage. This is designed so that it has kind of a jumping off point directly to where people want to go, instead of trying to put all this content or little snippets of all this content. That would make the page extremely long and difficult to process. So just a couple different ways a couple companies have done their navigation. If you enjoy these types of videos, we recommend that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter.